Good afternoon, everyone. Kitty Foss here, your storytelling astrologist, reader of the stars for May 19th, 20th, and 21st. Today happens to be the 20th. Today, the sun enters Gemini. We've had a really interesting kind of day in front of us that were a lot about all of the energies in some kind of aspect with Gemini, with all of our Cancer energies, and moving forth and something that is grounding us and unfolding. So, taking a quick look at yesterday, we had that newly Gemini Mercury energy that was activating our responsibility, our placement of Neptune in Aries, really taking us into a new place of how to experience our responsibility, our ability to use our voice. While Venus was also activating our will, Venus that newly has moved into Cancer to nurture what is beautiful, nurture our voice, and align our will with using that and experiencing our own voice. There was discernment, though, with the Cancer moon, always very powerful moon, about what it is we were taking responsibility for. And that's why it's about looking at our experiences. And at the same time, the discernment was around where we're looking at that, the structures we were participating in. And in the background, that newly, again, Gemini Mercury was working with transformational energies, the visionary collective, we transformational energies that Pluto is within our Aquarian placement. So what is coming forward for us is our ability to share our experiences and see them. This energy is now taking a shape, and it's an internal shape for an external paradigm. So keep that in mind. On the 20th, which is today, our moon moves to Leo tonight. It stays in Cancer for most of the day, and the sun moves into Gemini at 8:37 p.m. So there is a conjunction with our Jupiter energy today, late this evening, and it's the first time Jupiter has not been the only conversation has not been over these last 3 days of our energy placement, and it's conjunct that moon placement. So what is deeply understanding the ebbs and tides of our life is being nurtured, and some new truths we are learning today. And meanwhile, we're activating that movement forward in Gemini. How are we going to experience that? How are we going to use that, our voice? So very interesting then on the 21st, as we have a Leo moon at that point, the moon of the sun, the moon of what is moving us forward. Our intuition is asking us to move forward. The moon is working with Uranus in Gemini as well. Again, experiencing what is chaotic, but what is awakening. Very much technological, very much about the expanded understanding of what technology means. Our own human bodies as being a part of it, and the collective energy. Discernment about tomorrow, we'll be looking at how to use our will in that. And meanwhile, in the background, we're taking responsibility with who we are, what we're feeling, and what Spirit is asking us to understand in this new beginning of a baton passing in our evolution. It is all new, and understanding the newness is kind of the job that we're looking at. There's an opposition with what that visionary energy is, because it's really about reflecting what's in front of us, what's coming right through us at this moment, and what is being transformed. So realize you're looking for a midpoint tomorrow in that Leo moon to move forward with our Scorpio placement, Pluto, that is in Aquarius, the visionary energy. And this is collective. This is all of us in that spot. One of the ways we can deal with that is activating our voice about what we don't know and how we're experiencing what we don't know, as well as letting go of some things we would normally say or experience and saying, I don't really need to look at it that way. Huge shift. And it's a shift that is building capacity, that is actually building our structure to move forward. So that's really important to know, that even though there's a chaotic, there is something about our responsibility. There's a new way of seeing what is literally beginning to show up in front of us. It is about building capacity in our structures. busy few days. I'll be back on the 22nd, Friday the 22nd. I wish you well over these 3 days. Take care of yourself, find the joy, and understand Namaste. The soul light in me is greeting the soul light in you, and this is happening to all of us. Namaste.